Alright, welcome back to Everything Bonsai. In today's episode, we are going to be working on this Variegated Jade. We're going to do a little pruning and we're going to go ahead and repot it. I really like the flare at the bottom of this trunk. It's really neat. Yeah, that is really cool. All right, well, let's go ahead and get this out of the pot and start the repot. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get this out of the pot now. And the reason that I am repotting this is not for health reasons. It is really just so I can work on the roots, make sure I can have a radial root base, and also that I can put this into some bonsai soil. So let's go ahead and start raking out this dirt. Okay, so the ideal time to go ahead and repot succulents is usually in the summer for most people. But for me, I'm repotting it right now because our spring is like super hot. It's gonna be in the 80s next week, so you know that's 80 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's pretty hot. And I think we'll be okay to go ahead and get this thing repotted right now. And plus, I've been waiting to repot it. I really like this jade. And also, before you repot jades, you really want to make sure that the soil is nice and dry, not wet. Because when the repot is done and you take off all the roots, you're going to want to put it into some dry soil. You're not going to want to water. You do not want to water the soil for at least a few days, because the roots that we're gonna cut, you're gonna need those roots to go ahead and callus and dry up and callus over, you know, because if they don't callus over and you water the tree, the roots will rot, and the roots will rot all the way up to the trunk, and then all the way up the tree, and the whole tree will die. So you do not want that to happen. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start from we're gonna do the bottom now. We're gonna start from the middle and just work our way outwards, radially. So start from the middle and just go out all the way around. So far, everything's looking pretty good on this repot. The roots are coming out good. There's actually a good amount of roots, you know, for jade. You know, it's really hard to get a radial root base on jades. You know, they don't put out a whole bunch of roots. So I'm real happy with the roots that I am getting. You know, they are pretty decent. While I was digging up the soil, I was able to get these big old things of clay out of the soil. You know, these are huge pieces of clay. You do not want to put something like this in your soil. This is not what you want to do. If you want to use these, you're gonna have to break them up into smaller pieces, but you don't want to put these big old chunks into your soil. You see right there? That dirt right there is just super hard. So I'm trying to get that out right now. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and cut some of these roots. There's a root right here that I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this root right here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this root right here. Cut this one up here. gonna go ahead and cut this one right here. I'm gonna cut this one right here. And this one. I am gonna cut that right there, because there's a big root that comes out, but I have no idea where it goes. Oh, it didn't go anywhere. Cut that. We're gonna cut these over here. There's a big one right here. Those, these. All right, I'm gonna start raking out some more of the soil to see what's going on. That's the most soil I'm gonna be able to get off, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut some more of this off. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Go ahead and cut this off right here. And that. And that. I think that goes. No, it doesn't. I'll go ahead and cut this off. That's a big root. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in the pot now. It'll do okay. Not okay, it'll do fine. I'm just gonna trim these off right here. Trim these up. So now what we're gonna do, all right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and cut this back. Can't even see it. Hold on. All right, here we go. All right, so now what we're gonna do, there's a little bud coming back right here. So we're gonna go ahead and cut all this off down to right here. There it goes. Awesome. All right, so here is my little jade. I'll go ahead and give you guys a 360 degrees. There was a big trunk there that I took off. So here's the back. Here's the side, back to the front. And then here's this side. I don't think you guys saw this. So, yeah, pretty cool. I like the variegated jade. It's got a pretty leaf. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get this into the pot. All right, so here's the pot I'm gonna put it in. Put out big roots or a lot of roots. So we're just gonna go ahead and put it in here. We're gonna go ahead and put some soil in here. We're gonna go ahead and place this in here. I'm gonna put some more soil in. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and put the jade in the pot. Make sure all the roots are in there. Make sure it's at a good angle. I'm gonna go ahead and put this last soil in. Now we're gonna go ahead and get all the air holes out. Make sure all the roots are being touched by soil. This is important. All the roots have to be touching the soil. If not, the tree will die. That's how I like to think about it. You know, I don't know if a whole tree will die, maybe just those roots will die, but still, you don't want to lose any roots. You know, roots are important for the health of the tree. All right, guys, that's the end of this episode in Everything Bonsai. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me working on my Variegated Jade. I sure did. I enjoyed it a lot. I am very excited for this tree. You know, it's already got a pretty cool root base down there with the trunk coming up, thick trunk. We're starting off with a good branch system. We got a side branch right there. We got another side branch. We got the leader. We got the back branch. Yeah, I am very excited for this jade. All right, well, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment if you have any questions. Make sure you guys go outside and play with your plants. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.